Kanchipuram is globally famous today for its massive Hindu temples and its vibrant silk weaving industry. But if you look past the modern storefronts, you find historical anomalies, like this 5th century stone Buddha, currently resting in the corner of a local police station. Other relics are scattered across the city. Ancient Jain pillars stand near roadside shops, and forgotten Buddhist motifs are carved into the walls of local high schools. To understand why these artifacts are here, we have to look at the diary of Xuanzang, a 7th century Chinese monk who defied a Tang dynasty travel ban to reach the source of his faith. He spent 19 years navigating the Silk Road and crossing the Himalayas, completing a 10,000-mile journey that eventually brought him to South India. Xuanzang's diary provides the crucial context for these misplaced relics, describing Kanchipuram as a pluralistic intellectual megacity where different faiths lived and studied side by side. We can reconstruct the ancient city through Xuanzang's records, which describe a 100-foot-tall stupa built by Emperor Ashoka that dominated the 7th century skyline. He observed 10,000 monks living in the city, studying Mahayana philosophy across hundreds of local monasteries. Just outside the city center was the suburb of Tirupatikkun, known as the Jina Kanchi quarter. This was a parallel hub for Jain scholarship, where robed monks spent their days debating logic and metaphysics in sunlit stone courtyards. Supported by royal patronage, these Jain universities functioned as sophisticated centers of higher learning, attracting thinkers from across the subcontinent. These massive, side-by-side institutions turned Kanchipuram into a unique incubator for philosophical competition between different religions. Beyond the logic of the universities, the city held an esoteric reputation. In Vajrayana Buddhism, this specific location is revered as a sacred power center. Influential masters like Guru Padmasambhava drew from the mystical traditions practiced here before heading north to spread their teachings. The city's influence was even strong enough to pull from the palace. A South Indian Pallava prince famously abandoned his royal title to drape a simple monk's cloth over his shoulder. This prince, known as Bodhidharma, traveled along maritime trade routes to China, carrying with him the specific blend of meditation and physical discipline he learned in Kanchi. His journey resulted in the founding of Zen Buddhism and the physical training techniques that became Shaolin Kung Fu. Kanchipuram functioned as a central server, broadcasting these philosophical and martial traditions across the continent. Modern historians rely on Xuanzang's records of the Western regions to reconstruct the past. His technical log catalogs exact building dimensions, cardinal directions, and travel distances. Archaeologists treat these measurements as geographical coordinates to relocate sites buried under centuries of urban development. Recent excavations in Kanchi have uncovered monastery foundations that align perfectly with Xuanzang's 7th century descriptions. We are now finding biological evidence to back his account. DNA analysis of remains found in early Chinese Chan monasteries has identified South Asian genetic markers, providing a physical link between South India and the monks who established the Zen lineage. The misplaced statues found in modern Kanchipuram are the surviving echoes of this pluralistic landscape, deciphered centuries later through the technical precision of a traveler's diary.